Подожди. Вы нормально разговариваете.
Вы что делаете? Вы что делаете?
We have an amazing story here. In Russia's Belgorod region, Chechen fighters showed who's boss by attacking Russian military police officers. The cops had stopped them for driving against traffic with no plates and paid for it.
Водительское удостоверение, свидетельство о регистрации.
Водительское удостоверение есть у него?
Я не знаю, мне ничего не показал.
В смысле не показал? Мечал.
Права. Дважды просил, ничего не показывал.
Я сказал, есть. Давай. Чугай, машина. А вон он. Давно стоите, да?
Ну, давно, да.
Да? Насколько давно?
Ну, давненько. Вы хороший, вы не окружаете, надо разговаривать нормально. Вы не окружаете.
Вы нормально разговариваете.
Вы что делаете? Вы что делаете,
Вы все полетали нахуй, блядь.
Вы что делаете? Вы что делаете? Хорош, вы что делаете?
Специально, блядь,
Нахуя? Стоп! Стоп! Вы что делаете?
Еще раз, блядь.
Ты что нахуй дерешь?
Да ебали, блядь.
Мы вам говорили, блядь, а? Говорили нахуй, блядь. Мы тут каждый день ездим, блядь. Ваш клуб уважаем, блядь. И все там воюем, блядь. Что за неуважение нахуй?
After Chechen fighters roughed up Russian military police, Z bloggers piled on Apti Alaudinov, demanding answers. But the TikTok commander shrugged it off, saying the guy wasn't from his unit, and basically, not his problem.
That such a tragedy happened. It's really a terrible thing. You see someone there, some kind of conflict with soldiers. It's military police personnel there. You see, oh dear, did something terrible happen? Apparently, I am supposed to answer why this happened. For some questioners I don't respect, I want to say the conflict on the road did not happen with a fighter from the Akhmat Special Forces. That's one. This fighter was from another unit. So, I'm not responsible for all units of the Russian Federation. I am the commander of the Akhmat Special Forces. Second, a criminal case has been initiated. The person who, this one, as they say, created this, let's say, chaos. A criminal case has been initiated against him and he has already been detained. So I don't understand. What questions and claims do you have against me? I do not understand this.
Ramzan Kadyrov's son Adam, at age 17, reportedly got married on Friday, according to his sister. There are reports that the wedding was hastily organized as Kadyrov's health is getting worse, and it is a tradition for a successor to be married. Before his wedding, Adam met with Putin in the Kremlin, Chechnya Minister of National Policy wrote. Ramzan Kadyrov also wrote to thank Putin for the greetings. The Kremlin made no official statement regarding the meeting. During the wedding, Adam Kadyrov wore a Jacob & Company billionaire Ashoka watch, worth $27.7 million. Will anyone in Russia check where a 17-year-old son of a Russian official got the watch? Obviously not. Just imagine the scale of gifts at that wedding. It is said that the wedding of a century of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez cost about $50 million. It's quite possible that Adam Kadyrov's wedding cost even more than that. The Russian 132nd Brigade is accruing more and more losses, and lots of them are surrendering. More Russian prisoners of war are coming from the 132nd Brigade. Several soldiers have surrendered again, highlighting the ongoing demilitarization of this unit. With no motivation, no support, and no chance, their only real option is the white flag.
На турецькому напрямку у нас ажіотаж. Чергове поповнення зі сторони Російської Федерації. Ось такі красунчики. З якого ви підрозділення? 132. Ось такі от.
Ukrainian units, TVAZ artillery group, took out a Russian column using cluster munitions. Spotted by drones, first hits sent troops running for cover in a nearby tree line, only for that to become the next target. Over a dozen Russians were eliminated. The Ukrainian TVAZ artillery group has become one of the most feared units on the Eastern Front. In recent operations around the southeastern Donetsk region, TVAZ forces halted a major Russian assault near Ulakli, destroying around 10 enemy vehicles, including armored personnel carriers. The strike was guided by drone operators working in perfect coordination with artillery crews, demonstrating the high level of integration and battlefield awareness that defines this unit. Their precision and timing not only stopped the Russian advance, but also caused significant logistical and psychological setbacks for the enemy. As part of a broader Ukrainian effort to exhaust Russian forces, TVAZ continues to carry out near-daily strikes on key targets, often posting footage to boost morale and show the effectiveness of their work. Their actions have helped slow down Russia's attempts to break through in the Donetsk-Zaporizhzhia sector, forcing the enemy to reconsider its offensive plans and exposing weaknesses in supply and coordination across the front. A Ukrainian Mi-8 helicopter shot down a Shahed 136 drone somewhere in the Poltava region, according to Military Journal. Ukraine uses helicopters and jets actively to intercept and shoot down enemy drones. Armed with air-to-air missiles and guided rockets, these aircraft patrol key areas and respond quickly to drone threats. Their speed and maneuverability allow them to engage drones before they can gather intelligence or carry out attacks, helping protect Ukrainian forces and critical infrastructure. Overnight, Russia launched a massive strike hitting multiple regions across Ukraine, causing injuries and widespread damage. Cities like Cherkasy and Ivano-Frankivsk reported casualties, while civilian infrastructure suffered significant destruction in Sumy, Dnipro, Poltava, Zaporizhzhia, Mykolaiv, and Lviv. The attacks targeted homes, colleges, churches, and critical facilities, disrupting daily life and essential services. Despite the damage, Ukrainian emergency services and local communities are quickly responding to support those affected and begin recovery efforts, showing resilience in the face of ongoing aggression. For the second time, Russia has postponed the transfer of the last two batteries of the S-400 air defense missile system to India because of the war in Ukraine. This was reported by the Times of India. During a bilateral meeting between Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and Russian Defense Minister Andrei Belousov, the two discussed new terms for the transfer of the S-400 air defense system for 2026 to 2027. This is the second postponement of the deadline, as the transfer of the last two batteries of the system was to be completed by April 2023. The delays are caused, in particular, by the losses of these systems as a result of Ukrainian strikes, as well as by the Russian army's attempts to focus air defense systems on intercepting Ukrainian drones that successfully hit military facilities and oil refineries. In addition, the parties disagreed on the method of payment. New Delhi refuses to pay for Russian weapons in dollars, as this could lead to secondary sanctions. At the same time, India does not agree to conclude deals in rubles, fearing a loss of control over the market price of weapons. As a reminder, in 2021, India began deploying the first regimental set of S-400 air defense systems in the Punjab sector to counter Pakistani aviation. In total, India has ordered 5 divisions of these systems from Russia, but their receipt has become a constant problem due to numerous postponements, which, according to Indian sources, has negatively affected the country's defense capabilities in the face of growing external threats. During India's Operation Sindoor, all available S-400 systems were deployed to counter Pakistani aviation and protect airfields. Despite this, Pakistani aircraft managed to hit elements of at least one system. This was confirmed by the Indian media, which published the obituary of a deceased soldier. As it became known later, the strike was aimed at the Adampur Air Base, where Rambabu Kumar Singh, a native of Wasilpur village, Bihar state, who was one of the operators of the SAM system components, was killed.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.